Thunder
Board of
here.
Directors meeting
Eric.
to order.
Eric.
Ready? Eric? Yep.
Yep.
We all stand for Pledge Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all.
There's Fred.
Okay, roll call here.
Cronin,
Here.
Langenhahn,
Here.
Maloney,
Here.
Opel,
Yes.
Schaefer,
Here. There he is. Whoa.
He looks better there than he does in...
Pretty handsome there, buddy. Pretty handsome. I think this is the way you should always do it. Yeah. You got a little something on your next to your mouth, but other than that, you're good. Yeah, there you go. All right.
I'm just here landing planes, that's all.
Okay, there you go. All right. Roll call taken. B, correspondence, comments from the public on issues or matters which the SAFER Board of Directors has oversight over. Anybody online or anybody here? Hearing none. Again and again, 3 times, we're out. C, consent items. 4, approval of prior meeting minutes, May 14th, 2024.
Motion.
And if you want, approval of expenditures and receipts of May of 2024.
Motion to approve items 4 and 5 concurrently.
Motion by Cronin,
I'll second.
second by Opel. On the questions. Anybody have any questions?
That's no.
Oh, I was trying to find the plane.
No questions?
Okay, I just wondered. I have to make sure you get them all landed. Hearing nothing on the discussion, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? So carried. Business items. Oh, I forgot about this. 6, I read it and I didn't see it that good. 6, election of SAFER Board of Directors, Chair and Vice Chair. Uh-huh.
You forgot.
I was campaigning like crazy. So we had a discussion on this. Did I not hear possibly that the chairs don't always have to be the president, or did I not hear that?
I think you heard that.
No? Yes?
I don't think they need to be.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
they don't?
I think
Okay.
anybody on this board can be that.
Yeah, okay. I just. Oh,
Well-
hold it.
I
Jury's
don't.
still out.
I don't have the charter in front of me.
Okay,
I think it says they have to be a member, but I don't think
Yeah.
they don't have to chair.
Okay.
But you have to be
Okay.
a member.
so, here we go. So, election, what's your thoughts?
Well, maybe the same officers.
Not everybody at once.
Since nobody's jumping forward, the same officers as before, Mark, if you're willing to do that.
I would be, but if someone wants a jump at it, then go ahead too. So,
You'd
But
sacrifice.
I'm not hearing anybody.
You would say.
I'm not hearing
You're right.
anybody.
You're not hearing
No.
anybody, you're right.
yeah, that's fine. So I'm looking for a motion for chair and vice chair.
I'll move to nominate Maloney as chair and Opal as vice chair.
Second by, or motion by Schaefer and second by Lanahan. Any more on the discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? So carried. Number 7, election of at-large fire commissioner. I'll make a motion to have Lanahan as the at-large fire
This is commission.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it'd be Dave Phelps'
When are
position.
you up then?
We did that last meeting.
Forever.
Last meeting.
And I knew that. I was just checking on you all. A lot of time you guys aren't listening, so that's part of my job to watch, to make sure everybody's
That's
doing
right,
that.
that's right.
Election of at-large fire commissioner, of course. Wow. You guys elected me, so.
You said it was Dave Phelps.
You're doing a
He's
wonderful
still in
job.
the area.
He's back now more, yeah.
Okay, I'll make a motion to nominate Dave Phelps to be fired.
Okay. Motion by Cronin for Dave Phelps as the at-large fire commissioner,
I'll second
and
it.
second by Opal. Any more in the discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? So carried. 8, discussion and a possible action on approval of labor agreement with the fire union.
So you guys should have got that in an email last week. So I don't know if anybody's got any questions, concerns, comments. I can certainly clarify any of that, but otherwise, the union has not ratified it on their end as of yet, but they are meeting. Did you guys set up anything in the last 4 hours that I don't know about?
No, not yet.
Okay. So hopefully by the end of the month,
Okay.
we're going to have a meeting also.
Are you happy with it?
For the most part. I mean, there's a couple things in there that we wanted to get that we didn't, but
Is it the other way too?
Yeah, I'm sure.
probably.
Okay. All right. Well, give and take. How many,
So a couple of things I've noticed is the majority time people who are not paramedics. Hold on.
got a plane coming
Sorry about that.
in. That's the wrong way.
So the non-paramedic majority times are not eligible for health care until 2025. Paramedics are eligible, but as Judge said to me, there's none of them that would take it. However, if there is someone who has a time in between, then maybe that would be needed. So
As of today, paramedics are already eligible. Between today and the end of the year, as far as health insurance goes, there will be no changes. Because per the contract, the majority time people, which are now full time, their health insurance will not start until the first of the year. And any of the paramedic providers are already receiving that insurance, or at least they're offered, I should say. They don't all take it, but they've all been offered that
there were
benefit.
no majority time people that were paramedics?
No.
Okay.
Question I have is, name other size departments that are or are not union. So Rothschild is or is not?
Not.
Okay, Cronenberg?
No.
Okay.
They're volunteer.
Yeah, they're
They don't
volunteer.
have
That's right,
full-time.
that's right. Okay. Mosinee?
They're not, no.
Okay.
But they've only had 3 full-time?
Yeah, they only have 3 full-time. And you
Okay.
have to have a minimum of, it's 2 or 3 to
I think it's
unionize.
3.
But in one of theirs is a chief who would not be eligible.
Yeah, command
So I
staff would
don't,
not be.
I don't think they're eligible.
So once you get to a certain
unionize.
level?
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of full-time
Yeah.
employees to be eligible.
Would Rothschild be at that level now?
Yes.
They are, yes.
Okay.
The way I read the contract, only the 4 majority time non-paramedics are essentially grandfathered in. To remain that way, new people, they gotta reach paramedic.
There's more than 4. There's
6.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
6,
Yep.
okay.
So Mosinee is not, Merrill would be yes.
Merrill's Union.
Yeah, Merrill's union,
Okay.
Wass's union,
Yeah,
Marshall's union.
I figured.
Rapids Point,
Yeah, okay.
Anago.
Okay.
Anago would probably be a closer comparable as a combination department that is union.
Yep.
That is or is not?
They are.
Okay.
And they have been for
Okay.
years.
One that is not would be Western Lakes. They're much bigger than us.
Okay.
They're a combination. But
But Rothschild would be the
They're not.
only one in the area then that would be eligible to possibly go.
yeah.
Correct.
All right. All right. Any other
I'm in the
questions?
Western
Oh,
Lakes
I'm sorry.
District right now.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm in the Western Lakes District right now, so
There
if
you
I have a grabber there, we'll see how good they are.
Yeah, there you go. Jeez. What the-
So the process from here would be, they would ratify it, then it would come here to be ratified, and then it would be complete.
I believe this board can approve it tonight, and then
Yeah.
once they approve it, it would be
Yeah.
complete.
They're not gonna approve it and then bring it back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna wanna see us approve it first. Okay.
And I did check with Dean prior to all of this, and he said everything that we were doing is
Yep.
appropriate. So
What's your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to approve the labor agreement with the fire union.
Motion by Cronin,
I'll second for the lack of any.
second from Opal, and any more on the discussion? Any more on the discussion?
The only thing I would add is we can start doing cost estimates then. We know.
yeah, and
what we would be
it's pretty much unchanged from what I had said
Mm-hmm.
in the past. We're looking at about
If
400,000.
if we now pass this off to the union and they don't ratify it, does it open it up completely?
Yes, then it would be
okay,
back
that's
open
what I
again.
thought. Okay,
Yep.
good. All right.
I certainly can't speak for them, but I don't think that's going to be the
Right.
case.
Okay. Any more on the discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
So carried. So we have 4 and 1. Okay. Okay. So who, the union would vote on this, right?
Yes, yep.
And how many vote, so we obviously have 5 voting. And how many would vote on that side?
I got 22, 20,
21.
21 current members?
Yep.
current members.
Okay,
Well, 20, because we have one.
Oh, yeah, we're short one, yeah,
We're
so
short
20.
one, so-
okay, 20. So just a simple majority? Or a
Yes,
super majority?
Simple
Simple?
majority.
Simple, okay.
But they also need, at the meeting, they need a majority. I believe they need a majority at the meeting to vote on it, and then they need a majority of the majority to pass it.
Right, but not
So-
a super, just
Correct.
a simple.
Yeah.
So if they don't
Okay.
have a quorum, if you will, then they can't vote on it.
Okay, so 4-1, Share?
Yes.
The way I
Okay.
understand it.
Okay. Anything for the attorney referrals?
No.
No? Okay. 10, end of the month budget review?
So budget's in the packet. If anybody's got any questions, let me know. From a revenue standpoint, how much we have this month, I don't know. They have not gotten back to me. I've asked multiple times. They haven't answered. I asked last week. I asked again this week. I asked again today. They still haven't gotten me an answer.
The invoices still, that same problem? What are we talking about?
Revenue from E EMS.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're out how many? We were out 90, now we're 120?
Well, it's not that we're just short of revenue. It's not that we're out dates. I mean, the revenue comes in, it's just smaller. And I was hoping to have some numbers for the board tonight to hopefully show that we're catching back up. But they have not gotten me those numbers.
Have we had a payment since last time?
No,
Are there, when we switched,
we didn't switch. They got bought out.
oh, they got bought out. So are there others in the same category?
Other fire departments, you mean? I don't know the answer to that
Okay.
for sure.
This is getting to the concern.
I mean, when does it
Um,
get to a point that,
I'm frustrated. I was worried about this when and Eric and Cher can attest to this, when the buyout happened. That was my main concern, was that, before LifeQuest they weren't a huge company, but they were, they were decent sized, and we were like in their top 10 of biggest customers. Well, now we're in this massive nationwide company, and they don't give a hoot about us.
and they're not calling you back in? So what kind of money are we owed right now?
It's not so much that
It's not owed.
Yeah, it's not that they owe us money that they're just keeping. It's just that there were software issues, some of which were our fault at the beginning, some of which were on them, that took some time to get caught up. And then when they were caught up, they've told us for what, the last 3 months or maybe even 4 now?
3 months.
They're like, next month will be a big deposit, next month will be a big deposit, but that big deposit never comes.
Who's this company?
EMSMC.
From hopefully the States?
They're in the United States. I just don't know. I think they're down south somewhere because everybody I talk to has an accent.
Who's our rep? Do we have a rep that's-
It's the same rep that we've had before, and she keeps saying and she's been our rep for a long time, and I really like her, and she's always treated us really good. But I think she has to report through a chain of multiple people now, which she hasn't told me that, but that's kind of the vibe I get. Because like today, I asked, and I said, do you have any idea what our deposit is? And a year ago, within about 5 minutes, she would have sent me an email and said, here it is. Today, the email I got back was, that's in accounting. I'll have to check with them and have them reach out to you.
Well,
so-
you're saying it's not owed, and yet the check is not in our account. So how is it not owed?
Because it's not like they have money that they're keeping from us. They just haven't billed it out. So they haven't sent the bills out yet.
Or they
Well, yeah,
billed it
but
and
that's,
it's
wait a minute,
collected.
that's what they're saying.
Well,
What if it is billed out? What if it is in their coffers and they're just not sending it over?
I wouldn't think they would do that. I guess I don't know that, but I wouldn't think they would.
I mean,
Well,
when
people like to play the float, we all know
you
that.
better believe they like to. And 30 days is nothing anymore. Now it's 90, 120.
I'm frustrated.
Do we have like a attorney send a letter or something?
We could.
Yeah.
We had a meeting with Carrie last month
When do you put your hand up?
about getting an advancement.
Mhm.
And she said she's confident enough in our collectibles that if this wasn't fixed by right now, that she would go to her board of directors or whatever and ask for an advancement for us.
Well,
So,
let's
I mean,
go.
I think we
Let's
have,
go.
right, it was supposed to
Yeah.
get fixed, and it's this week that we're trying to find out if it was fixed. And I mean, it's Tuesday and it's not fixed, so I'm sure that's the next step we'll be asking for as an advancement.
So, and this company only bought out LifeQuest, not other ones?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
So
I don't know for sure.
Can we get a list of people that were LifeQuest and then find out if they're going through the same thing?
Yeah, Wassa Fire was with LifeQuest, so I can ask them.
Yeah, please, yeah. Yeah, anybody that you would know.
And I think
find out.
Mosby was also.
Yeah,
If
most
they're
of
not
it's
having issues and we are, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, go up the chain. I mean, I understand you don't really want to, we have our rep, but she can't, sounds like can't do anything.
Yep.
Ask her who her boss is,
Yep.
and then let's call her boss. And then if he can't do anything, ask her who that boss is. And then, I don't know where they're located, we should probably find out where they're located,
I would.
and say, we're coming there to have a meeting, and show up on their doorstep, and pound your fist.
Well, I'm pretty sure they still have their office in Watoma. Yeah, they're in North Carolina, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
I'm in for trouble. I'll go. All
Well,
right, so.
we can't take action on this, but can we put an agenda item on next month so that we can take action and refer this to our attorney if need be?
What does the contract say too? When can we?
Yeah, I got that right here. I just
When
grabbed
is
it.
there underperformance a point that we can get out?
I'm going to look through it. I
Because
got it right
I
here.
would definitely send a notice. If there's a 30-day or 60-day notice, we got to get that written right now. Hopefully, it's not something that rolls over every year. But right now, they're underperforming. So there's got to be a clause in there that says that as long as they're doing everything right, then we can't get out, like a garbage contract. But if they're not performing, that's an out. Period. You don't have to look at it right now.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
just
saying there's some different things we could look at. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was just going to suggest maybe if there's something in that language, Josh, has something about assignment of buyout. So I don't know if there's anything in that agreement that identifies
Yep.
within that
I'll have to look through
as
it.
well.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
that's a very good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And the question is, do we go out of the frying pan into the fire? Are they the best? Because I know we've had problems in the past we were with another one when we started.
Acumed.
Yeah, Acumed, that caused a lot of headaches. And I think led to some of the problems between, everyone squabbling. When money's low and tight, everyone started squabbling. So we don't want that anymore.
But is there a site that you can go to look at this kind of collection?
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing
Here's
is,
the
And find out who people like. It might be a small company.
the other thing is their big sell to the new company was, they have this awesome dashboard you guys can log into. It gives you up to the minute information, blah, 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 blah. Well, Eric and I have told them, I don't know how many times over the past, month? 3 weeks?
3 to 4
that we can't get into it. Like, we can open it up, but there's nothing on the screen. And they haven't fixed that either.
Fixed or applied it?
Well,
We
fixed,
don't
because
know.
Cher
Cher
has
can get into
access,
it.
but we don't. And she told us that Josh and I should have
More
access than
So
what
you
Cher
can
has.
get into it? Why aren't you letting them get in? They can't look over your shoulder?
Because she doesn't have access to the stuff we're supposed to have
Okay.
access to. But we have nothing. I just looked again
This is getting a
yesterday.
little worrisome. Okay.
Who's Dylan working for now? Is it LifeQuest? O'Connor?
Image trend.
No,
Image Trend.
Image Trend?
Yeah.
That's not the same
No,
company.
it's
No,
not a billing
they do a
company.
software.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's it's ambulance. It's PCR software.
Yeah.
okay.
There aren't that many entities that provide this service.
No, there's not.
And is this too hard to do our own?
We would need you would need a minimum of a full-time person.
Yeah?
What are we paying for a software?
Didn't you and I just have that
We pay
conversation
these guys
with
6% of whatever we collect.
And Rothschild
We
is
we
collecting
have a
their own.
rough number, I mean,
Well,
Riverside
Well,
has some of
6%
it.
of
Well, it's-
1.4 million.
Riverside is collecting their own.
No, they have
No,
Acumed.
They have Acumed.
Yeah, that's
These
not what we heard last week.
Yeah.
We heard last week that it's all in-house.
84,000?
It's not.
Roughly.
We pay them about 150,000 a year.
Oh, okay. So I know you're very sure of yourself. I get that. But you were also very sure of yourself that they bought that engine. And they did not. You still think they did? Because they didn't. Unless your vendor says they did.
Not on the,
Oh,
not on
oh,
the
oh,
agenda.
oh.
Yeah, not on the agenda. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, because now you've challenged me, because tomorrow I am gonna find out if they're doing their own. Okay.
Is it something that we would have the capability to do in-house?
Right now, we're
person.
Right now we do not.
We do not, but if we hired
You'd
someone-
have to hire somebody with
I
knowledge and training in that
And I think it
Arena.
would be more than one. I think we'd have to, with
One
our
and a half.
billables, I think we'd have to hire two
We'd have
at
to, well, we
least.
could, one could be flexible. So what is our fees that we pay them now?
It's about 150,000 a year. We pay them 6% of whatever we, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to say 6% of whatever we collect, although they have 3 phases. So they keep 6% in phase 1. If it gets to phase 2 and phase 3, they keep more money. So
But I mean,
Minimum is 6. Huh?
they are billables, right? So we're collecting 1.4, but our billables are like $6 million. So
that's not that much.
it's 5 or 6, I thought.
No, it's probably like 3. But
I
anyway.
thought, but anyway, I mean, I'm just, that amount of billables, I don't know if, I mean, I guess we test the waters, but I don't know if one person could do that.
No, I think one person could do it. The problem would be is that if that one person walks in one day and says, I'm out, you're on your own, and walks out the door, then what do you do until you get somebody new hired? That would be my concern.
It's probably close to what we're going through right now.
Plus,
Prior-
you need a software program because you're billing
Yep.
with ICS codes and
Yep.
all the rest. It's you're going to Medicare and you got to massage that system. You got to know CMS. You got to know all that stuff. It's tricky. I mean, there are people who do it, and there's people all over Wausau who do it for other healthcare providers. And you kind of have to steal one of those who does it for another healthcare provider.
Go ahead, Steve.
Well, I think just as a point of order, this is only on here as end of month budget review, and I think we're getting to the point where we need to have maybe a more in-depth discussion about this. So I don't know if that means we need to put this on for next
Sure.
month and have some options, or how we want to proceed with this, but I think it
Yep.
warrants
Let me work
further
on it,
discussion.
and we'll get something on there.
Yeah, that's our money. Okay, that's a lot of red. All right, attorney referrals, end of the month budget review, any more on that? On 10? No?
Not for me.
E, staff reports, report from the fire chief?
I don't have a lot. Our brush truck is up in Anago right now, getting set up. It should be done next week, or at the latest the week after. When that happens, then we'll get our current truck on the auction site, like we normally do. I expect a pretty
Fred,
good.
you're being distracting. You're just, I have no attention span, and when you're doing that, I can't listen to Josh. So you have to stop, okay? All right, go ahead, chief. All right.
Oh my God.
Well, there's a half a moon behind you, so when you're yelling off to the side, I'm watching you and I'm not listening to the chief. So, can you just be present for 5 more minutes? That's fine. I can now pay attention to the chief.
Yes.
I can now pay
We're
attention.
gonna say
Thank
something
you,
about
Fred.
the ladder truck.
Go ahead.
So the brush truck will go on the auction site for sale, which I think we'll get a pretty good return on. So that'll go up probably next week. I'll get it put up. The boat did sell $3,000 we got for the old boat, which is about double what I thought it would go for. So that was good.
And the pontoon is gone too. I mean, the hovercraft.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Okay.
been gone for a while.
A while.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the ladder truck is still on target to be delivered like the last week of July or the first week of August.
Okay.
I talked with Kevin yesterday about that. Other than that, we've been a little bit busier. It's been fairly busy, actually. And I don't think we've had anything overly exciting. So that's really about all I got.
The grass is no greener than on the viaduct by
Yeah, right?
Camp Phillips and 29.
Yeah.
That is the greenest grass in the entire village of Weston.
Yep.
Since it's not on the agenda, and if this person you work with at Pierce knows a little bit, I would appreciate a phone call tomorrow.
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Deputy?
My report was handed out to everybody.
Yep.
Personnel report, we do have one full-time firefighter who has left. His last day was a couple days ago. He's
7th.
full-time position with Wisconsin Rapids.
Okay.
So we have an opening. We are waiting for the contract to be ratified, and then we're going to post that with the new wage scale to try to attract some other talent. In the meantime, one of our part-time people, we have given him a temporary position, so he'll be filling that position until we fill with a full-timer.
Okay.
EMS response calls are there. They're a little bit down from the month from last year, but those calls are there. Fire response calls are there. We had 4 fire calls in the last month, which are listed out. The lightning strike was kind of impressive. It hit a tree behind a house at Callan Street and it like split the tree in half. There was debris all over the yard. It was pretty impressive. Then a couple of vehicle fires. Training hours were up quite a bit. Most of those training hours that were up, there's probably 200 training hours in there that are attributed to hose testing. In May we do hose testing. Apparatus, a new truck like the chief said. Prevention, our prevention is up in May and October are big months. So obviously you can see there all of the events that we've been in the public for May, quite a few. And then no current grants. So
Okay.
any questions or comments?
Nope.
The graphs for the EMS and fire reports are there also.
Good job.
Do we do all our hose testing in-house?
Yes.
Okay. All right, remarks from the board. Any remarks, Al?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Something inside? Something inside? All right. Keith, none? Steve?
No, I think I'm okay.
I have none. Thank you for your hard work. When you say impressive for on Callan Avenue. What? Oh, Fred? I thought he came back on. I'm sorry, Fred? Any comments?
Just amazed at your lack of ability to keep attention.
You know that. You know that about me already. I did see you on there with that 55-year employee though at Nationwide. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she had a break in service, so she started in 1964.
Wow. So he's 5 years old.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, that being said, everything seems to be going relatively smoothly, knock on wood, other than the issues we've talked about. We just got to make sure that we lost the person that did our interfacility transfers, or a lot of them. Maybe try and find another person or look for one, because it's all about the revenue. And we already talked about the one revenue issue, but if calls are down or interfacilities are down, we're going to get into a world of hurt. If we can't afford what we're doing, especially going union, then it becomes a problem. Because, everything's wonderful if we can pay our bills, but when it doesn't, we have to start to really make hard decisions. That's where things get difficult. So we really got to stay on top of this revenue, both ways, and looking for innovative ideas on trying to figure out the interfacilities or other types of runs. I know you guys are working real hard on the going out and being the service provider for all those events, and that brings in a lot of revenue too. So we appreciate that.
Very much. Yep, good stuff. Thank you, Fred. You had my full attention. So, Josh, just on a thought here, is he always kept appraised on all the roundabouts going in? I mean, they're all done with DOTs and stuff. Well, we actually got a couple going in. And so, I mean, it's all done with engineering and DOT. They got the big ladders going around them. When you say impressive for that lightning strike, when they go around that roundabout, back on the Eau Claire River there, it's just, because you could hear them coming. And they're not stopping. They fly through there. I'm sure as to which way they're going to go. But when they go out on SS, boy, they can hum through there pretty quick. I can see it right through the trees. I always think they're going to slow down, and no, they're going. So it's pretty cool. That's all I have. I just want to thank everybody for all the hard work. I'm kind of glad this negotiations is done, and we got to move forward. It's just the way it is. So we got to move forward. And there's one left in the community. I mean, not that I hope that they go that way, but one of somewhat similar size. So anyway, good stuff. Anything else for anybody else? Anybody else in the audience? No? Then looking for a motion to adjourn. Move to adjourn by Longhunt. Second by Cronin. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Fine.
Opposed? So carried.
We didn't set the next meeting?
We gotta set the meeting. Yep.
July 9th.
July 9th. Yep, I can make that.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe not.
I can always phone in, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, where'd you get that background, Fred? That's kind of handsome.
That's that is the eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
See it right there?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I can see it over your right ear. Yep. Yeah. You should seriously have a couple of planes going through there. Yeah, have a good night, Fred. See you later.
Yeah, well, she's gonna tell us.
don't know. I got to
And
do
if
it
something like
overnight.
that happens, just call me and I can come in.
I knew he was gonna.
I'm bummed out now, so I got to do
I do it.
Double down first.
I do that all on Teams calls. I do it all the time when I take
Accounting.
too much.
Is there,
Because I
Like,
can't
does
keep
she
my mouth.
not? I mean, I'd like Carrie, but it was, I'm gonna have more time for you, I'm gonna have more time for you, because I have less
I
accounting.
didn't
The first thing, when we ask the questions, I'm gonna have to send that to accounting. Well, we're never getting anything from accounting.
If
That
I,
ain't gonna
if
happen.
I get an opportunity
I'm
in
just
the morning,
curious, have you-
I'll give you a call after. It was on my list
So my
already.
schedule for tomorrow
because were we not with
is,
LifeQuest before?
Yeah,
usually have meetings till.
Life Coach, they got bought out.
they got bought out by a giant company.
I have
We're
Same
still
kind of the
with
same- Kind of the
LifeQuest.
same situation.